Hey, this is the tutorial for the 3x3x3 Rubik's Cube, and I suggest you do this cube after making the 2x2x2, but it's not mandatory. So before starting we need to know some technical specific of the Rubik's Cube, and we have 6 centers. The centers are the center block, like this white, this blue, yellow, red, green, orange. We need to know that the yellow is the opposite of the white, the red is the opposite of the orange, and the green is the opposite of the blue. So after this we need to know that the centers are mechanically fixed to the cube, so the center are the only blocks that that if we scramble the cube will never ever get mixed. We always stay in their position. After this we need to know that each face had 4 edges and 4 angles, and of course 1 center. We need to know that for making this cube we need to know specific algorithms. So it's of course impossible to solve as we want, but there are specifically moves that make the cube get solved. So let's scramble this and let's start the tutorial. I'm using an original Rubik's Cube, as we can see here, Rubik's Cube, and in my opinion are the better one, because China one is very poor. So we have scrambled the whole cube, as we can see. For the beginners, I always recommend to start with the white center. We need to know that for start remaking the cube, we need to make a cross, so position the right edges in the right place, and make a stripe of the right color. So as we can see here, we have the blue, the red, the green, and the orange. I also recommend to beginners to start always with the white center. So we need to find where white and the center color are. So we start watching a center different from the white one. So in this case, for example, we search the white and blue. We have the white and green, no, white and blue. So there is the white and blue. We need to move that right here. So we turn the top layer, right this, and turn that up. So we return back and we have the 2 pieces of white done and the blue stripe done. So now we are making the orange one right here. We turn the face anti-clockwise and we turn back the cube. As we can see, we have the 2 color inverted. The white goes up and the orange goes down. For this we need to invert the face anti-clockwise, up move, we bring up this part to let the white piece goes up and return back the up the top of the cube. And as we can see, we have the orange done and the blue is screwed. So okay, we position it. Okay, so let's bring them down here. We bring them right here and bring them up. So we have the blue and the orange done. Now let's we have the red and white already in the position between the inverted color. So we need to do the previous move. So we bring that to left, up, bring the white up, and bring back the top. So we have the red, the blue, and the orange, and we need to do that for the last block. So we have here the white and green, just bring them up, and we have then the white cross. Now we need to make the angles. So for make the angles, we need to bring them to the right place. So we need to watch what color we have on the front and on the left or right. It depends what you are watching now. So we have the green and the red. We have the white goes on top, the red goes on right, sorry, and the green goes on the front. So we need to swap these colors. So we bring them down, we bring them on left to save this cube, bring up to don't screw the cube, rebring on the right, bring down, double left, bring up, bring to right to bring the white color on our right, then bring down, bring left, and bring up. So we have our red with red, green with green, and white with white. Okay, we need to do that for all. We have here right corner, so bring down, bring left, bring up. As we can see, we have here the blue, the red, and the white. We have here the last one. So down, right, up, right, down, left, up. And as we can see, we have done the first layer. Now we're gonna make the second layer. To do the second layer is a bit difficult to remember, but it isn't too hard. Just watch this step more than one time because it's enough difficult. We need to know that we have the same as we had before on the edges, but right down. In this case, we have a red and a green edge. We have a orange and a green edge, and the yellow we don't need to watch at them. So in this case we must position the right color under his main center. So green with green, but we need to watch if down there is a yellow. If there is a yellow, we don't need to move them. In this case, we have green and orange. We need to bring them right here because there is a green and there is orange. To do that, we need to bring that on left, bring it down, bring it right, bring it up, bring them back, sorry, and move the two layers on the opposite face of this. So if we have heard right here, we need to move them right here. Bring up, bring back. As we can see, we have the cube at the right position. And the all things goes for make all the cube. If we have that right now to bring that on the right side, we need to do in specular mode. So we need to bring in right, okay, bring that left, bring that down, bring that left, bring that up, bring this back. We have the white cube here, so we need to swap the two layers in left, bring that up, bring that back. As we can see, we have the right corner edges, so sorry, in the right position. So we have done the second layer. Now we're gonna do the last one. For make the last one, we need to know that we need to do right as the white. We need to do the yellow cross. For this, we don't need to move the cube like the white, but there is some algorithm to make them appear without screw all the cube, of course. We need to know that there are two or more situations. Let's tell like this. We have the L, as we can see. There is case with L, and in some cases a yellow stripe. in all cases we need to do this algorithm, but in different methods. If we have the L like this, we need to have the L in this position. The L normally is like this. We need to swap it on right of 90 degrees, so like this. We must have the empty corner in front of us, so like this, and do the algorithm. If we have instead of the L the yellow stripe, we need to add that horizontally, so like this, but we don't have right now, so we proceed with the yellow L. So for make the yellow cross appear, we need to bring that up anti-clockwise, bring back like this, bring back the top, bring back the back, bring back the left. As we can see, we have the yellow cross, and the cube isn't screwed. Okay. Now, if we have reached that progress, we need to make the center, the center edges in the right position. So we have the blue right, the yellow right, the orange not right, and the green too. So we need to move the cube. If we have two that are correct but two are not, we need to swap the cube, the top of the cube, until we find only one that is correct. Like in this case, the green. We have the blue not correct, red not correct, orange not correct. If you have only one that is correct, no problem. Don't do the last thing I said. So in this case, we need to swap the cube, the top of the cube, to find the only one. Now we're gonna swap these three. Remember that if we do this algorithm, we swap only the three edges that we aren't looking at. So only that one we are looking, never move. So like this, watch the right cube and bring that up. Bring the top on the left. Bring the right down. Double up, 1, 2. No, sorry, 1, sorry. Only one. Bring that up, a double top. And bring down. As we can see, we have positioned the right edges. So now we need to finish the cube by solving the angles. As we can see, we have the angles that aren't positioned correctly. So we have the yellow goes up, the blue goes here, and we have an orange, but here we have a red. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the only one that is correct, also with scrambled color, but must be correct. So here we have the green, the red, correct, and the yellow one. This cube will stay on our top left, always. So after that, we need to do this algorithm. It's a bit difficult to remember, but it's very simple. After make that 3-4 times, so we need to rotate up this, bring that up, bring it right, bring that up, bring the top back, bring that down, bring that back another time, and bring that back. So we have moved them. Now we're gonna see if sum is correct. If not, we are gonna move the cube until we find a right one. So this is right because the green goes here, the red goes here, and the yellow goes here. And redo the last move until all are in their position. So up here, right, up here, back, down, back here, down here. So bring the cube back, and as we can see, we have always this that is correct. So again, up here, right, up here, back, down, back here, down. So let's watch if we position the edge in the right position, if also the angles are, and if proceed, but we have not. So we have a blue and a green, we have our orange, but the orange is correct, but blue are not, is not. So reswap the top until we find the right corner. So this is again, so again, up here, right, up here, back, down, we haven't solved nothing. So we need to bring that right, as we can see, orange, blue, yellow. So in this case we do back, so back, up, here, up, back, down, and swap this. In this case we can see that the corners are positioned correctly. So green with green, orange with orange, yellow with yellow. This is correct without switching. Blue with blue, red with red, yellow with yellow, red with red, red with red, green with green, yellow with yellow, orange with orange, green with green, yellow and yellow. So to swap their color, we need to do the last one algorithm. The last one algorithm is down, left, up, right. And remember always to bring that on the right when finish the algorithm. If not, we screw up the whole cube. And continue this algorithm until you find the yellow cube on the top. And bring always back. And one time we have the yellow on top, we only swap the top, never ever the whole cube, and continue the algorithm. Down, right, up, left, I mean down, left, up, right. And after making all these algorithms to swap the yellow on top, we find that if we swap the layer, we notice that we have done the cube. Bye guys.